Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Soulcreek. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go to their itch.io page. Win $7 for the thing, not a month. Sometimes I don't know. I work my best. So anyways, on the last Let's Play, Aeon came out and was like, so, you know the Auto Monks? Yeah, they want something from us. They want us to check out the, what is it called? Gemstone satellite dish? Not gemstone, but it kind of sounded like sparkly satellite dish over in the Blackzone. So we were planning to do that today, but then apparently when we came back to the village, the shaggin' wagon's here. That being the indulgence. So yeah, we're asking the chief if we can, skip that and go into the Blackzone so we can do the thing so that the Auto Monks will do the task of talking to us and then probably give us another thing to do. Heck. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So, reset our face. And begin. My chief. The saber-tooth turned to us, eyebrows raised. Loken, Alex. Good, you're both here. I think... No, wait, I need you to check that Troupe has settled in. I need you to check that the Troupe has settled in. Okay. Also, Loken, can you check in with the school? Loken frowns. The children are okay? Several of them were caught sneaking off into to-go zone baiting. I want you to address them. Children are still doing this. Who can say in the Blackzone the longest game? They seriously need to cut that out. The Hound crosses his arms. Like, I wonder how, is it like just a black, I can't remember, is it like you can tell where a Blackzone is because it's like black in the earth or something? I don't know. I guess it could also be asphalt. It is unlikely they will be harmed. The Blackzones are passive. Zone baiting is done at the borders. Demons are found further within. That is not the point. You stated your expectations, and the children have ignored it. So, there needs to be consequences. I'll apply appropriate sanctions, but I will not address the class until tomorrow. Why is that? We're going to the Blackzone. We came to tell you. We will not intend the indulgence. You can run another time. We don't need the supplies right now. Explain. The Auto Monks have requested a Blackrunner for the task. We have answered. Ah, in that case, you're excused. Keep the Auto Monks happy, under all circumstances. Boy, I was kind of wondering if she was going to be like, no, you need to come to our, orgy. But she's like, oh, okay, the Auto Monks want it? Cool, you can go do that. It's good to know where our priorities are. It's no consequence. The Troupe are tired, so I've negotiated an extra night of accommodation for them. You won't miss the indulgence. It'll be tomorrow night instead. He's just like, ugh, I have to attend the orgy. Ugh. Beside me, I feel Loken deflate irritably. I wonder why he doesn't like the orgy. I mean, on the one hand, he could be a little autistic, maybe not so much into ooh-wooing, but then it's also like, well, he does ooh-woo. He's done it several times, in fact. As much as I have. Chin up, Loken. You're not expected to take part, but you're too well known to face to be missing. Your absence would be known by the Troupe. Word would spread. Just enjoy yourself. I do not enjoy the indulgence. It is loud. The drums are loud. The people are loud. Especially when they ooh-woo. They drink too much and shout loudly. Here, I have something that will cheer you up. Loken's eyes narrow suspiciously as Ravoni peers past us and whistles loudly. Loken flinches. Oh, is it, his ooh-woo friend? Hey, look who just turned up. The person she calls to turn around. He's part of the maiden troupe. Ah, he must be the ooh guy. He's pretty big. He's a white tiger, It's stunningly good-looking one. His physique is sculpted well, and his appealing stripes make him stand out amongst the crowds. For some reason, he seems really familiar. He waves at Loken with a grin. He even spares me a charming smile. It's a welcome contrast to the distrusting stares. At my side, I feel Loken's jaw drop. His tail flutters, and his ears perk straight up. Orion? Wait, what? This is the guy he... Wow. Loken, look at you. 5 years it's been? My fellow, you look great. Also, like, does it take 5 years for them to come back, or is it like he just kind of parted with the troupe and then came back with the troupe? Orion approaches us with outstretched arms. Like everyone else, he makes me feel like I'm surrounded by giants. You are here? Yep, good to see you. Orion clasps Loken's shoulder happily. The husky just stares in shock. I didn't realize you... He turns to the chief, snout wrinkled in agitation. You did not inform me. It was Orion's troop that was coming. Oh, yeah, I guess it could be different troops that come and go. The chief laughs, clearly enjoying Loken's flustered reaction. You've been busy the last few days. I thought I'd leave it as a surprise. I can't quite tell if it's a pleasant surprise or not. Loken seems really tense. I'm pretty surprised myself. My eyes flicker between Loken and Orion. Try as I might, I can't stop picturing the two of them together. I was like, picture myself between the two. I mean, those two together. Those two monochrome beefcakes going at each other like... This must be Alex. Giovanni had told me you've taken an unusual acolyte. I swear I can read, but I feel good, but all of a sudden it's like, why does my reading suck? As though he suddenly remembered that I'm here, Loken jolts in horror. His arm shoots down in front of me, making me flinch. He's my... The hound cuts himself off. Orion grins. Ah, yours. Been replaced, have I? Loken tenses right up. This is easily the most flustered I've ever seen him. To my utter amazement, he actually nudges me away from him. My eyes boggle. What the hell has gotten into him? That is not... He's my acolyte. That is what it means. Do you want me to introduce me to your acolyte? Yeah, I can introduce myself? That'd be fun, right? I always feared doing these things. It's like, is this just going to be a bit of flavor text or whatever? Or is it going to be like, and this is where you will die, and this is where you don't die? I just introduce myself, I guess. I push myself past Loken and nod to Orion. I mean, it's like, I can introduce myself. Hopefully, I don't... Hey, I'm Alex. I'm human. Orion peers at me with interest. I didn't think humans would be so small. Well, I didn't think you all would be so big. My eyes narrow irritably. Ah, no offense intended. It's just as likely that you're normal size, and we're just big. A pleasure to meet you, Alex. I feel humbled, speaking to the last cipher. I'm not sure how to take that. He's very charming, that's for sure. But it's odd being treated like this. It's nothing, really. I don't remember anything about the cipher. I'm just a normal guy who woke up like 5 days ago without remembering anything. Okay, maybe 3. I see. It must be overwhelming to... Stop. We're abruptly cut off by Loken, sudden interjection? He opens his muzzle to speak, but the words seem to get stuck. I am sorry. Continue. We all frowned at him, perplexed by his behavior. Ah, Alex, walk with me, would you? I think Loken and Orion need some time to... No. Alex, we're leaving. Chief, I'm leaving. Orion, I am leaving. All three of us stare at the flustered husky. Orion's unexpected appearance has him totally perturbed. But why? It feels like Dravonia knows they have a thing. She doesn't seem to mind it. Alright then. Safe running, Loken. Good luck, Alex. Stick close to your mentor, and you'll be fine. Thanks. I will. Oh, Alex, this is your first run? I'm thrown off by his friendly interest in me. Yeah. First time in the Blackzone, at least. Oh, wow. Well, good luck, my friend. I wouldn't dare ask for the details, but we'll drink to your safe return. It must be kind of tough, you risking your life fighting demons and avoiding them. Well, my job is just traveling and being the part of the shaggin' wagon. Loken, before you go. I step back a little as Orion leans into Loken's shoulder and whispers something to him. I can't quite make out what they're saying. Loken stiffly whispers something back, then steps away before Orion can reply. I really want to know what they said. Alex, move. Now. Before I can wave Dravonia or Orion goodbye, Loken's hurrying me away from the village square. Wait. Now. Go. I try to look back, but he just pushes me further along. With a sigh, I resign myself to his odd behavior and let him ferry me away. Once we're back to the Troupe's camp, I look at him with a bemused frown. What was that about? We do not have time. What? Yes, we do. What's wrong? You must return to the lodge to prepare. I pout with frustration as he stalks off. We can walk and talk then. I thought Orion was your friend? He's a friend. So what? Alex, enough of your questions. My heart seizes in shock. I shrink from him, flinching away from sudden show of aggression. He's never snapped at me like this. Several nearby villagers have stopped what they're doing and are looking our way awkwardly, startled by Loken's voice. My face must show my hurt surprise, because Loken immediately looks guilty. Instead of apologizing, he doubles down and just gestures impatiently for me to follow him. He was doing well until Orion showed up. What the hell is going on with him now? Annoyed, I follow him back to his home. We're silent until we get back to the lodge. Only then does Loken speak. I am sorry. I narrow my eyes at him. I have upset you. You're clearly worked up about something. You will judge me. I am not telling you. I feel like I'm turning into this hound's therapist. Ask him. I mean, we've opened up quite a bit both ways, so... You lost your cool pretty bad back there. What's the problem? No. I won't judge you, Loken. Just tell me what's wrong. Did I say something? Is nothing you have done. I mean, I feel like I should have gone like, look, Loken, I was worried you'd judge me about bites, pointing to my head, and you worried I was going to judge you about, liking guys, and then I told you I like guys. I feel like we could open up a bit. Then, did you not want Orion to talk to me or something? I feel like Orion was like, hey, can I get a piece of that ass? Maybe not Loken's, but maybe Loken's, but also Alex's. That is not it. Then what? No. Should I just let it go? I feel like he needs to learn that he can't avoid his issues by being stubborn with me. Let's try and push it. I feel a bit awkward, but just like... I get that he needs to practice regulating his emotions, but I don't deserve to be yelled at. Time to take a leaf out of his book and act like a stubborn hound. No. I fold my arms and snarl, put on the same bullheaded scowl as he always gives me. He flinches, taken aback. Loken, you can't treat me like that. I'm not leaving until you tell me what your problem is. Alex. I plant my ass on his bed and maintain the irritated eye contact. He tries to scowl at me, but I stand my ground. Alex, we are leaving. No. I narrow my eyes at him. He narrows them back, The standoff lasted a good minute. Eventually, his guilt gets the better of him. I'm trying not to upset you. Then tell me what's wrong. You said you want to get better at talking, so talk. You will judge me. I won't. His arms fold. There's a long pause. Very long. Loken, this acolyte isn't going to work if you won't talk to me. You're modest. What? I did not want you to see me with him. You would judge me. You are a cipher. So, they're all dead. But you are modest people. I do not want you to judge me for having been with him. I am not modest, like you. I groan. That's it? Gods, he's so black and white, literally and metaphorically. Composing myself, I get to my feet and walk over to him. Since we're much more used to touching each other, I gently rub his arm to show I'm not mad. His tail sways happily. I'm learning to read his mood by studying it. Look, Loken, you've got the wrong idea. I'm not like that, I promise. I don't care who you've been with. You don't care who I fuck? I'm momentarily stunned. It's the first time I think I've heard him cuss, let alone that word as a verb. It was so direct. No, I don't. Humans like to sleep around with each other too. We just don't have public orgies. But you are modest. You do not like being undressed. Zypher do not enjoy mating? We do, Loken. We have sex. And it's not... Look, things are just different, okay? There was no indulgence, and I'm just shy about being nude in front of people. And that's all. You're overthinking this. I'm not uncomfortable. Just not used to how open you guys are. I just thought you'd be happy to see Orion. I am, but... There are things that have changed. What things? His face softens. I blink at him. He looks off to the side nervously. Alex. Yeah? You are small. I guess I am. I wonder what that actually means. I'm only scratching the surface of his issues. The closer we get, the more I'm learning about him. Beneath it all, I know that he's truly compassionate and selfless. The people who know him well all see it. I think that's the reason I like him. Loken turns his muzzle away from me suddenly and grumbles. We have wasted time. We must leave, or we will lose the light. Okay. Loken moves across the opposite side of the lodge, pulling the lid off a wicker basket and tugging his black running outfit from the inside. Should I change into something else? The husky shakes his head and unbuckles the straps around his chest. No, your clothes are suitable. He reaches behind him and unhooks a small bun just above his butt, which loops over the base of his tail, allowing his baggy leggings to drop. I look away, my face flushing. He's not wearing his loincloth beneath. I almost catch sight of his junk, but I want to. Sorry, I'll look away. Okay. Loken is quiet as he gets changing behind me. I hear his outfit shuffling as he puts it on. I just fold my arms, trying to avoid the images that are popping in my head. I'm trying to make sure that there isn't a sudden, snap of Loken's uwu. I'm remembering our moment earlier, feeling him against my back, feeling him pressing into me with his, "You do not wish to look?" No. Why, I'm not looking. It does not bother me. I keep my back to him, making a futile attempt to keep my thoughts pure. You looked before. When? At the hot springs. You looked at me. I was... Well, I guess I was... Do you wish to look now? I can practically feel his eyes drilling into the back of my head. Is he deliberately teasing me? Yeah. Though, gonna have to make sure I, take a picture. Not for that reason, but to make sure I, censor it. My face is on fire. Maybe a bit. I do not mind. My chest flutters. I open my mouth to shoot a reply back, but it sticks in my throat. I keep my eyes off him, however much I want to turn around. I'm just too nervous now. I can hear Loken shuffling around behind me. He doesn't he doesn't say else anything until he's changed. Sorry, something was in my throat. Say anything else. I'm just gonna print that so I can be like, if I can find the people who do this game, that's typo. I am ready. We must leave. I turn back around. Sure enough, he's pulled his Blackrunning gear outfit on and has hold the satchel over his shoulder. Sorry for not being able to read, apparently. Should I take the bow? No, you have not practiced enough. Where are we going? North. Is it far? No. As informative as ever, Loken moves towards me and guides me with his arm, rather uncharitably, towards the exit. When the door closes shut behind us, I untie the hoodie from my waist and tuck it back on. It's kind of weird. Like, there's sound of birds chirping, but I also hear this sound, like somebody's doing a beat or something. I'm not sure. Let's just do that one thing. And reset face, just in case. We'll be back before dawn tomorrow. It's gonna be a long night. Your wound is okay? I slip my hand beneath my shirt. My fingers graze at the scarred flesh gingerly, but I feel no pain. It's fine. The salve worked really well. Then, we'll test your stamina. We'll run through the woods until we reach the border. About that. You're a hound. Human can't run that fast or far. I don't think I can keep up with you. Try. I grimace, and he gives me an encouraging smile. Hold your breath. Focus on your figure. Oh, yeah. Right, I was like, but we're humans, like, oh, right, robots. Well, that is the question. We don't need food. We don't need to breathe. The only thing we need is water. And, I don't know, external energy source, maybe? I don't know. So, I guess maybe our limiting factor is hydration and maybe, our max speed, but also, I guess, overheating, maybe? Hold your breath, focus on your vigor. Before he can spit another excuse at him, he trolls around and starts jogging down the valley. Next second, he's broken into a run. When I see how quickly he can move, I gawp. There's no way I will be able to keep up with him. Loken's every stride is more like a leaping bound. He's down the valley and rushing towards the distant forest in seconds, and I'm still standing right here. With a sigh, I run after him. He pauses at the edge of the tree line to wait for me. This is the first real physical exertion I've put myself through since waking up in Elila. I'm quite surprised by how easy it feels. Free from the burden of breathing, my running is definitely more fluid than I expected. I catch up with Loken quickly. I almost stumble into him, trying to stop myself. He has to catch me with his arm outstretched, his expression lukewarm. Sorry! Again, control yourself this time. I scowl at him, but he just turns around and starts running again, this time into the forest. Once again, I follow his path. Loken continued to run ahead of me, and pause at small intervals through the woods, turn around to judge my speed and balance. Things got trickier as the forest got thicker. I had to be more aware of where to place my foot in order to keep up with him. His running seems more like parkour than anything else. Not once did he show any sign of fatigue. I, meanwhile, was starting to feel the burn. He didn't let up. For another half an hour, we ran, until the forest broke into a large clearing and the mountains were no longer obscured. We'll stop for a moment. I... Oh, okay. Okay. I'm okay. Loken scowls at me. Hey, I kept up with you, didn't I? Don't give me that look. Also, it's kind of funny that I'm like going, okay, we're gonna be exerted, so heavy breathing. Just give me that look. It's like, oh right, we don't need to breathe. Stop panting. For you, it's a waste. I know, but it's like an instinct. When I'm exhausted, I can't stop. Okay, so I guess it's alright. He's been especially harsh with his judgment. I'm frankly amazed I was able to keep pace with him at all. Loken unbuckles his satchel and pulls out a leather flask, tugging the lid off with a pop and taking a mighty swig, then holds out for me. He's not even slightly out of breath. We just ran flat out for half an hour. I wonder what running flat out would be for these guys. It's kind of funny, I was thinking of Lush Shards and it's like, I can do the physical stuff easily, but when it came to that running part, I'm like, on the treadmill for was things like, you're actually running or sprinting. I would never be able to do that. I can do like over 6 miles an hour for about half an hour, but still. Not easily though. Having husky stamina must be nice. How often do you run? The hound crosses his arms, head cocking as he considers the question. Once every week, but sometimes less, and sometimes more. Drink. I take a swig from his water flask, then hand it back to him. I'm not really thirsty, but my throat is quite dry. It is strange. What? You drink, yet you do not eat. I shrug. I don't drink as much as humans normally do. I've stopped questioning it. You have tried eating food? I shake my head, handling the flask back to him. Mine says my body can't actually digest anything, since it doesn't need to. His gaze goes sideways, to the thick woodlands that coat the mountains around us like fur. I can read. Just ahead of us is a rickety fence. It's been slapped together with various scraps of old wood. I frown. Who put the fence up? I did. It was necessary. The borders are invisible without them. Border? This is the... My eyes flick back to the fence, and then the dense forest beyond. I wonder... For him, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're out here for years, and you don't really do much except black running, and you're not doing black run... I don't know. I guess there's survival stuff. It's like, yeah, I guess he might have time to put up fences and shit. Everything past this fence is a black zone? Yes. I don't know. I was thinking since it was called a black zone, it would be like, I don't know, dark, dead material, or like paved roads or something like that. Because, the mountains and woodlands beyond seem so nine. You don't know what I was expecting. Exhale, and the forest breathes back. Curious and apprehensive, I approach the fence and lay my hand upon it. The wood is old and frayed, weathered by decay and exposure. Maybe bite can tell us something? Splinters bend against my skin, and my fingers flex around the post. It's just the wind. Nothing. My eyes meet the forest beyond, like a sailor peering from the deck of ship to see nothing. I know that feeling. One time we had quite a few lights off, and I went to the front of the ship to see the stars. There is nothing as black as the sea on a moonless night. Even with my eyes adjusted, and I have great night vision, that shit is black. Just the ocean at midnight, infinitely wide, infinitely deep, and infinitely black. Below me, unseen, there's something huge, bigger than the ocean, groaning, invisible. I squint, but see nothing. No demons, no horrors, just a forest. The jaws of the land close around me as I stare, shiver. Not going in there. I take a step back, then feel Loken's paw squeeze my shoulder. Alex, it's not real. I think that might be a good point to, call it there, because it's spooky and all that stuff, But that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So, please comment, because I like comments, dimms you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and to neuter your animals to help control the pet population. Ooh. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go there, itch.io, where it's, I think, $7 a month for the latest version. I don't know. Well, it says it over there. And until next time, on another Let's Play, let me. My voice is cracking, even though I'm twice the age that somebody would do that. GamerWolfSix of Soulcreek. So thanks and see you.